Hey my beauties, I know you guys see this title. We need to do these back to school now, so let's just jump right on into it. But before we do, I gotta give a shout out to my girls. Thank you so much for commenting. I really appreciate it. Just hit the subscribe button and be part of the crew. I know you want to. Come on. Alright, anyways, let's get into the video. We're about to push back these cuticles because you know we want these nails to stick, right? Okay, so when you push back this cuticles, I got this pusher from my local nail store, but it doesn't matter. But I got the cuticle bit from Amazon. I have it linked down below. Make sure you have when you use this, make sure you have the bit like parallel to your nail bed, so it's not actually digging in there, because that's not what you want to do. But we're just actually removing the dead cuticle. And then this is a sanding band. We're just going to remove the shine and get anything that's left over. Nothing too special, but you could use a file if you don't have an e-file and just do it by hand. It really doesn't matter. Okay, so then this is what my nails look like after everything is done. So we about to put these nail tips on, baby. Now when you put your tips on, you want to make sure without applying pressure that your tips fit from sidewall to sidewall, which it does for this nail. So just add your little glue, just a drop of glue, put them on, make sure it's not crooked, okay? And then just keep going, but I just did on my hands. And then the thumb is going to be the pencil, so that's why it's stiletto, but I love square. And this is one I used for the priming. It was Mia's Secret for the dehydrator and Young Nails for the, what is that stuff called? What is that called? The primer, right? Yeah, primer. Now, when I have a client, I do it finger by finger for the primer, but seeing it's on my hand, we just gonna do it all at one time. But that's just a little tip if you choose to use it. So we are gonna be using Glam and Glitz for the powder. This is Glow Up. Ain't that pretty? That's gonna be for the pencil. Milky White. Don't judge me, y'all. Yes, I have like 3 dried up beads in there. Don't judge me, okay? And then this is called Blackmail, and this is going to be for like the composition notebook, okay? And that's my brush that I got from Amazon. This is size 18. Now you guys, listen. I tried my hardest, and when I say my hardest, I mean my hardest, to stay in the camera and for you guys to actually see me apply this acrylic, okay? I really tried, okay? So please don't judge me on how I did it, but I feel like maybe you guys will probably want to see how I apply it. So yeah, just a disclaimer. And I've been working on my application process lately, so you know what I'm saying? Yes. But okay, so listen. Okay. So if you don't know, if you haven't possibly figured it out, I love the 90s, the 2000s. Like, I love it. Okay? And so you know how, like, they call it auntie nails, but you know how it always have, like, a little hump in the nail? Some may say the apex. I'm going to call it the hump. Well, I really love the hump. So this is where I'm trying to, like, apply the hump where it's, like, drier. And I'm pretty sure you know what I mean by the hump. Right, well, this is what I'm trying to accomplish. You know, I just want to keep wiping the sidewalls and stuff like that. Like, I love it when the hump is on my nails. I don't know why. I don't know. It may actually really be called the apex, like building up the apex and all that madness that they taught. But I'm going to just call it the hump, okay? Do the hump. The hump. Anyway, don't judge me. But, okay, whatever. I'm going to just let y'all watch this, and I shall return. Peace out. Okay, I lied. It's gonna be too long and too quiet because I'm not putting no music in here and getting copyrighted. So we just gonna have to do a little chit chat. You just hear my voice unnecessarily during this scene because no ma'am, no sir, thank you. So let's talk about going back to school. Okay, so this is my thing. Listen, I was never like the girl who was like the teacher's pet with the apple. So I was like, okay, we're gonna do back to school nails. We're gonna have to do it like how I was. And listen, I always wanted, this is a sidebar note, y'all gonna get to know me, right? I always wanted to be a singer, right? Yeah, I know. But I'm not, obviously. So when it came down to MTV, like I literally will watch music videos before school and after school, like on the clock. And then like TRL, oh baby, stop it. These are what my nails look like afterwards, okay? We'll talk about it in a minute. These are all the gel polishes that I use. Now, this pinky nail was supposed to be Lisa Frank inspired. Y'all gonna hate me because if you look at the thumbnail, my pinky is not the same in the video and in the thumbnail, because I felt like when people actually saw it, they said tiger print, and I'm like, no, it's Lisa Frank. So I was like, let me go back and try to do it, and I got stressed out. So yeah, I kept messing up with the ombre. I was like, you know what? That's how I felt. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I just decided to do a vertical ombre. Literally, I just brushed that bad boy on, and I said, I'm good. Like, that's it. I don't know. I was struggling with it, so I said, forget it. Like, it's not that serious. So that's basically what it ended up with. And then I didn't show you guys, but I just cured it in the light. And boom, we went on to the next nail, which I believe is the composition notebook. I think, yes, here we are. Okay, now I saw a video where it was like just put dots on it, and I'm like, okay, I was doing it, but I didn't feel like it was starting to look like a composition notebook. And I'm like, okay. So then, if you can tell, like I'm kind of like dragging the dots, and I'm like, it still don't look like no composition notebook. So then I started taking like the actual dots and like dragging it in different directions, because I felt like the composition notebook that, you know what we're talking about, it looks like all of them is kind of like, I don't know, connecting, not connecting, like touching but not touch, I don't know. So that's what I try to do, and then it looked more like a composition notebook. And after I got to where I wanted to go, I put it in UV light, 60 seconds, I believe. Yeah, 60 seconds. And then I went back with white gel polish and did like the little panel or whatever. I did 2 coats, and then I cured in between each, like, you know, 1 coat cure, 2 coat cure. And then I got the black, like, so I can scribble. I'm not writing composition that small, so it's just gonna look like scribble scrabble. And I put that in the UV light. Then after I got done with that, I just put the top coat on, because I refuse to let anything mess it up. So basically, in between each nail, when I finish the nail, I put top coat on. Now this is for the notebook paper. That blue I mixed with white to get that color, and I'm just drawing the lines. And listen, my fingers, my hand is not steady yet, so I was trying so hard to concentrate to make these lines like not lopsided, or like the gaps between each line different. So don't judge me, whatever. But let's go back to school. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, that's so like not professional as a YouTuber. So sorry. Oh wait, so then I was like, you know what? Forget it. Let me go do this thing. Let me finish this finger, because I was just like, the black is already here. Why not? Because I'm about to mess that whole bowl up. So I was like, okay, whatever. So once I finished doing those little tiger stripes, I put the top coat on, and I was done with that finger. And then we went on to finish the red stripe for the notebook, I believe. I think that's the next step. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the next step. Now, let's go back to school. Oh my gosh, I love everything on my hand as far as school, because that was like my favorite. Like, I love the music videos. I wasn't really that good like with okay, listen, I was that student that was like, if you're not going to teach me nothing new, like, I was so mad. I live in Ohio. Our natural disaster is tornadoes. I don't want to learn about tornadoes in high school, because we already know about it. Like, I was that kid. Please don't judge me, but I was. I know. So I really was not paying attention in school. You know, whatever. Judge me not. Oh, judge me not. Okay. Now, I remember my grandpa. He taught me how to do this. So I was like, okay. So I was focused on how to do this. Make sure the lines were straight and like they were spaced out evenly, I guess you can say, which is perfectly fine. So when I did this, after I got all of my lines on there, I cured it, okay? Then I think it's the middle two, that line and that line, I cured it. And then I went back and did those lines so that it wouldn't like bleed into each other and be a whole hot mess. Okay. So then I saw a little design on Instagram by this, I think her name is Nails by Dev. And I think this is what she did to get the highlighter effect, which is a jelly gel polish that I got from Beetles off of Amazon. Now, y'all seen that I was trying to do the MTV, which was okay, whatever. And then that's my iPad that I was looking at the MTV while I was doing it. So, yeah. So, okay, listen. This is what the one thing I've learned, or that okay. I want to get into nail art. I really do. And there's some classes I've looked up that's like $400, $450. And do I have it? Yes. But do I want to spend it? No. So I'm like, I'm trying to pay attention to people's posts on Instagram. And I'm like, one thing I've noticed is that take up the real estate on the nail, all the room. And then the more detail that there is, the more realistic that it looks. That's what I've gotten. And then it's like, okay, so like if you can see on my iPad how the MTV, how it's pink and then it has like the black bold thing to it. It was kind of like, I don't know, I was just trying to pay attention to detail so it could actually look like what I want it to look like. Now, y'all, don't be mad at me, but yeah, I lost kind of some footage. But basically, I used the pink for the eraser. Then I did matte top coat, put the silver gel polish, drew what I'm drawing on now, put the black on, top coat it, and boom, we're done. Look at the finished product. Look at it. Ain't it so beautiful? Yes, it is. Don't be hating, Don't be hating. Okay, but anyways, you guys, comment, like, and subscribe. Tell me what you think. I hope it's all positive, because you ain't got no choice. But anyways, I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.